Let me start with a statement again that was made yesterday by ICE, that when it comes to rescuing people in the wake of Hurricane Irma, immigration status is not and will not be a factor. Basically, the reason why they're putting out this message is we've seen reports about people in key parts of the county potentially and in other places concerned about seeking shelter because they're afraid that somehow their immigration status could have them detained. ICE has made abundantly clear that that will not happen, and so have local authorities. We're in the job-saving business right now, and that's what people should be focused on. That is important because Customs and Border Protections, the air and marine operations, is poised to provide a response to Hurricane Irma. They currently have 13 medium-lift helicopters and emergency medical personnel staging to provide rescue and transport supplies to those in need. CBP also has 8 light enforcement helicopters and 8 light enforcement airplanes available in the region to provide surveillance and assess damage, and they have 5 maritime patrol aircraft that will be available to provide logistical support as well. They also have an unmanned aerial system, basically a UAV, a large commercial-grade drone, also prepared to provide assessment. In addition, they have a P-3 airborne early warning aircraft that is staged and ready to provide command and control of all disaster relief in the area. Of concern for our veterans in the region, the VA healthcare system are obviously going to be closing. The Homestead VA will close at 3 p.m. on Thursday, September 7th, and that at least will be through Monday. If there are any veterans in need of assistance, immediate assistance, I want to give out this number for any veterans that are in need of assistance. That number is 1-800-507-4571. That's 800-507-4571 if you are a veteran and you are in need of assistance. In addition, people need to know the VA, all remaining scheduled appointments will be canceled through Friday. Beginning Friday morning, all remaining scheduled appointments at the VA are going to be canceled. Walk-in services will be available until noon on Friday at the main hospital and at the northern clinics. We know we have a lot of veterans in our community. Quickly on FEMA, 2 incident management assistant teams are already here in Tallahassee. There are additional liaisons en route to South Carolina and North Carolina. They've also deployed, FEMA has a mobile emergency operation vehicle, and one emergency of those vehicles, that vehicle's been deployed to the EOC in Tallahassee as well. In addition, in anticipation of a potential request for federal search and rescue assistance, 8 NIMS-type task forces were activated, and they are being staged in Georgia. There are 2 disaster medical assistance teams that are also en route to Georgia. They're designed to provide rapid response to supplement local medical care after the storm. The Environmental Protection Agency has approved an emergency fuel waiver request from the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. That's going to allow fuel to enter quickly into the state, faster than we've seen in the last couple of days, and hopefully we'll see the impact of that. There's been a lot of questions about FPL, who has made public pronouncements about how their facilities are prepared to take on these storms. Just so people know, Turkey Point and St. Lucie are both elevated 20 feet above sea level. There is a question that we've asked of them, and they promised an answer. I know a lot of people are concerned about potential storm surge impacts on cooling canals and on the release of.
And right now you were just listening to Senator Marco Rubio. Standing beside him, Congressman Carlos Curbelo of Florida, speaking at the Miami-Dade Emergency Operations Center.